Hey, welcome to Ferrall and the Prophet. Super psyched. We have an insane Saturday. We're going to get to it really quickly because we've got football, we've got basketball, the hockey. I mean, we've got every sport. I think there's cricket, Scott, in India. There's so much fucking going on. It's insane, partner. How are you?
So I took this buddy of mine to play ball this morning at this run. I play in the most phenomenal run anywhere in New York City, and with just the greatest players you ever seen in your life. And I brought, you have to get invited. So I asked. I said, "Listen, I got this big I want to bring. Would it be all right if I brought him?" And I brought him, and he's 6'8", and he played college ball, D1, and he played overseas, right, pro. And he showed up at we play at 6:15 in the morning on Saturdays, and my man showed up first play of the game. Uh, I got a guy from Villanova, I got a guy from Providence, I got this guy, I got me, and I got the old coach at Bosco in Jersey that coached for 30 years. That was our five. First play of the game, the point guard and the owner of the place from Villanova, he just wanted to see what he was made of, so he gave him the ball on the wing in the low block, and he turned around, and I mean in 1 second just turned around with a 6'8" guy that played at Baylor D1 right in his face and stuck a 15-footer. Then he proceeded to score about 50 points all day, and about 90% of them at the rim. I'd
Yeah,
say about 15 of them were just flush dunks. He got
yeah.
about 100 rebounds. It was really cool to see him fit in like a glove and dominate. And they all loved him. He's like Santa Claus. He's really nice while he's fucking you.
Yeah, I think that's great. And I didn't know that Santa was that nice when he was fucking you, but I mean, that's a great analogy, I guess. Uh, I have a question for you. Have you put up your Christmas tree yet? Just tell me honestly, yes or no. It's like November, middle of November. Have you done that?
No.
Well, I agree with you, Scott. But upstairs in my house down at the beach is a Christmas tree, is
Right?
trains. It's like Santa heaven,
Right?
And as a Jew, I get the shakes. Like I walk in there and I'm like, fuck, this is it's a little weird. It's like November 15th. When are we gonna keep this up to like March 15th? Like, dude, didn't you used to like decorate like the week before Christmas? What is going on in
Yeah.
my house,
Listen,
bro?
I saw today when I was driving to play ball that there was a lot of people that had like overnight, like, because I play, it's still dark when I go to
Yeah,
play,
sure.
and people leave their Christmas
Good.
lights on. And there was a lot of people with Christmas lights on. I don't do anything like that. First of all, to begin with, and second of all, it's not even fucking Thanksgiving yet. Like, I'm not, I go from for Halloween to
Yeah,
Thanksgiving to
yeah,
Christmas. And so this year, 34C asked me what I wanted for Christmas,
yeah.
and I said I wanted a pair of khakis. That was it.
That's fantastic. And with your butt,
Because
you'll
I go
probably.
out a lot to dinner. Like, as you
Yeah,
know,
no,
I
I
love
know,
to
but
go out to dinner, but I
I
always
get.
wear jeans, and
Yeah,
I look
listen,
like a penis when I
I
wear
have
jeans
little. I
everywhere
have a
I
little
go.
news for you though. With the activity that goes on with your tail end, just be careful about khakis because they will stain like
With a shark,
nobody's business.
like a shark stain.
Like and it gets that like
I
Jackson
had one
Pollock.
at work one day.
Yeah,
So
I
I was
listen.
at Howard Stern,
Terrible.
and I farted, and it was a massive wet shart. And then I had no backup pants at all. I
Yeah,
did the whole show with a
yeah.
giant boofy in the back of my khaki shorts. And then when I left for the night, I was leaving the studio, I go, look. And everyone
Yeah.
looked, and I had a huge shit stain. I'm
So
not kidding.
I get it. Hey, if we do Christmas this year, I got a question for you because I was thinking of trying to like give some time back. Maybe you and I go to like local charities, maybe support the
No,
kids. And I want to
no,
dress you up as Jim Carrey as the Grinch because
yeah.
I think nobody could pull that off like you could. I'll be Santa Jew and you be the Grinch, and we
I
just go.
would
We
be
bring
willing to do
joy.
that I would do that and creep people out everywhere, but I've already done my charity for the year. I did my
Decade.
Field of Valor on Fox Nation with
There you go. That's right.
Alejandro Villanueva, who served three
Sure.
tours of duty in
You
Kandahar
said
and
duty.
Afghanistan. And
Yep.
I do all those things for the veterans,
Yeah.
as you know, and I
Yeah.
do nothing for anyone else ever.
Yes, I mean, certainly, not for me, not for anybody on our staff. I mean, Scott, it is okay because
Stat everyone on the board for me. You know how much I like those fucking pricks.
well, listen, you love leadership. I mean, anybody in a leadership position, you
I don't like.
instantly don't like, you hate. I mean, you have a level of hatred for
I put a
leadership.
new guy on the hit list this week, as you know.
I, oh
I put
yes,
a
I
new
do.
guy on the hit list.
I do. And
This
a
fucking
big dog in
cunt.
the
Oh my
industry.
god, what a cunt. What wasting my fucking time in life, this fucking cocksucker. Don't get me fucking started. I want to hit some games.
Yeah, I'm with you, bro. All right, look, I'm super psyched. I'm going to take you right to football, Scotty, and we're going to go down the list. We are going to do it, brother, by time of the game. We are starting, guys, noon
How
Eastern.
excited do you think our fans are going to be at my exciting news I'm going to break next week?
Like, as exciting as watching you break wind, partner. It's good. It's really good.
No, I
You want
think
to do
it's a
football?
lot more exciting than me breaking wind. I think people are going to be stoked.
I agree with you. I think they will be stoked. But I think you breaking wind is funny too. But yeah, they'll be stoked. They'll be
I
stoked.
honestly, and going back to the shark thing real quick before we pick games.
Why
Um,
not?
so last night, I usually order, I like eating pizza.
I know you
Like
do.
I live in New York City, I eat pizza. So I'm like, what
Why
do you
not?
want for dinner? I'm like, pizza. So I ate
Yeah.
pizza. And then like 2 hours later, I had farts. And then at like 3 in the morning, I woke up and I had a shark
Yeah.
shit. And then I got up at 5 to play ball and I had another shark shit. And I
Oh,
was on the
shit.
toilet and I was thinking to myself, should I bring an extra pair of underwear and
Oh,
shorts
yeah.
in my trunk of the car to play
Well, they should
basketball?
always
Because
be there.
there's,
Always be
but there's
there.
potential that today I could have shit my pants playing basketball.
Yeah, I mean, Scott, I have a utility kit in my Lucid in the back,
Right.
and it certainly has a change of clothing. It has wipes. It has preparation H. I have an
Right.
emergency kit for my ass, and I can't believe you don't with the amount of surgeries you've had
I'm
back
gonna put
there.
one in there today. You're right because I have a
Yeah,
lot of problems with my bowels.
yeah, no question about it. All right, Mr. Colin, let's do this thing. I swear we're going to get to games. We promise you that. All right,
Hey, if you
Wisconsin,
pussies can't handle
Indiana.
our podcast because we're too funny for you, go fuck yourself.
There you go. There you have it. We are so welcoming, with love from the Grinch. Wisconsin and Indiana.
Look, listen. I've said this to you
I know. I know.
already this week. I'm gonna back it up. If you're gonna
Yeah.
give me 30, I think Wisconsin's Fickle's got them playing better football,
Ah,
and I say they cover the number. Indiana survived at
yeah.
Penn State with the miracle toe drag by Cooper. They
Yeah.
didn't cover. They have not covered in a couple of these high spread games.
Yeah.
So, and I can tell you which ones it were. Is that a
While you're
word?
doing that, Scotty, while you're looking, brother, I'm going to give you.
Michigan
So,
State, I
what we've
hit
got,
that
Scott.
spread, remember?
Yeah,
So
we've
give me
got,
the
listen.
30 in Wisconsin. Indiana wins, doesn't cover.
Yeah, so listen, AI has this as 23 points. So we've got a 6.5, 7 point variance. I'm with Scott. It's Wisconsin. By the way, if you're looking for an over, I still do think there's going to be points in the game at 43.5 is too low. Arizona versus Cincinnati. Scotty, what do you think, bud? 6.5 point spread?
Yeah, look, my thing is,
Six.
I like Cincinnati in this game at home in the cold in the Queen City.
Yep.
But I got to tell you, I think 6.5's a dangerous way to make a living. I bet Arizona covers.
And I have Arizona as well. I've got it with AI on average as a field goal, Scott. There's room on that game, too. Take a look. All right. Indiana State against Youngstown State. There's no skin in that game. If you want to blow me off, feel free.
I like the Penguins of Youngstown State. Of course, an hour from Pittsburgh. I did a lot of shows there in my career, and the fans have always been great to me there. I'm going to go with YSU at home and lay the 20 piece.
Yeah, by the way, Scott, this is a Faraday hoodie. So I now have the entire collection if you want to look. This is a merino wool. It's super light, but they put a little bit of elastic in it. And I mean, absolutely fantastic. And by the way, it molds your tats. So, like, literally, it lifts up the breasts. It's fantastic. Notre Dame,
Yeah, nothing
Pittsburgh.
lifts up my breasts
They look
except a
pretty good,
bra.
buddy. Yeah, I mean, you're 60 years old. Your man's ear does the job. Notre Dame, Pittsburgh. Good game. Good game. 12.5. What do you think, bud?
I told you I'm taking the Panthers in 12.5. Narduzzi's Panthers show up to give Notre Dame a game today. I believe this game's going to be
I
at,
agree.
at Acrisure in the Steel City, one of the games of the day.
Yeah.
Notre Dame, they got everybody has Notre Dame in the playoff. They lose this game to Pitt, they're not going to the playoff with 3
They're
losses.
out of the playoffs. They're at, I mean, they better be nervous as fuck because they are way out of the playoff if they go to,
I think Pitt can
to
knock
7
them
and 3.
off today. And then I'll tell you what, let's just say.
What's the
'cause
juice
I
on
got
the money line
balls,
there?
I got balls. Plus 350 if they do it.
Yeah. All right, there you go. Put a dime on it. Michigan versus Northwestern. 10.5-point spread. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going first. I'm with Northwestern on that. I don't think Michigan's going to cover.
So earlier in the week, it was 12.5, and I still laid it. I thought they'd win by 14. Now I'm more confident than ever. I like Michigan to run the ball down Northwestern's throat.
Fair enough. South Florida against Navy, Scott. 2-7-2 teams.
Yeah, I think this is
spread,
going to
buddy.
be a great game in Annapolis, and I think I'll take Navy in the points. I think the points will be good enough. I think USF steals a close win.
I agree that USF is probably going to pull the game out. I think it's going to be a high flyer, Scotty, absolute track meet. We've got South Carolina getting ready to get their ass fucking raped by Texas A&M.
Yeah, I don't see it any other way. A&M here. I think A&M, I told you earlier this week, I think they have a legitimate shot to play for the national championship.
Yeah, no, you had them in your bracket. You were behind them. All right, hey, I'm going to take you to the Ivy League for shits and giggles. We have an undefeated Harvard team, Scott, against UPenn, my brother's alma mater.
I got to tell you, I think it's too many points. I think, Penn's better than everybody thinks they are.
Yeah,
Harvard's
too many
a
points.
3-touchdown and a hook favorite. I'll take that.
No. Yeah, it's a great bet. It's an absolutely great
game. I'll take Central Connecticut to win at Duquesne in Pittsburgh and rub their ass out. They're only laying 3.5. I love that play.
I like it. Here's another interesting game for you, Scotty. We've got Air Force at 3-6 against Connecticut. 7.5-point spread.
Going to beat their ass.
Thank you. And by the way, this spread is not high enough. 7.5. I've got this as a double-digit game, and we have one of our AI, Scott, has it as 2 tutties. I mean, that is a good bet right there, buddy. Connecticut.
So,
all right.
I don't know where it is because I haven't seen it. Oh, there it is. Here's 2 games I just want to throw out there because I thought you're going to hit it. I love Georgetown laying 5.5 against Fordham. The Rams blow porno cock.
Yep, they
Georgetown in D.C. going to win by more than 5.5. And here's another one. Give me Maine and 6.5. The Bears at home against an 8-2 Rhode Island team that everybody thinks is going to spank them. Give me the 6.5 there. And I want your opinion on this. Colgate getting the 20 and a hook against your Lehigh team that covers every single fucking week. You've hit that team every single fucking week. Do they cover the fat number today on the road against
Scotty. So here's the life in 1AA. You race towards the playoffs. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen in that game. They're going to win by 5 tutties. Okay, they're going to blow them the hell off the field. There you have it.
Right.
Congratulations. All right, I'm going to take you on. All right, look, Scotty, I've got LSU at 5-4 versus Arkansas 2-7.
Done deal. LSU in Death Valley. Their season's over, but Arkansas is atrocious.
Terrible. Yeah, I'm with you on that, bud. West Virginia's 4-6 against Arizona State 6-3, bud.
West Virginia's had 2 straight great games. They're playing great football. Give me the 11.5.
It's a great bet. It's an absolutely great bet. Take a look at that one. Fantastic. All right. We've got 2 brutal teams, Scott. We've got Tulsa and Oregon State. 2 and terrible.
Yeah, Tulsa and Oregon State.
1 o'clock game, bud.
Remember that they lost that overtime game when they went for 2 and we had a chance to win plus 200 on that game.
Yeah.
They're going to win at home plus 1.5 over Oregon State. They suck, though. I can't believe you're making me do that game. They both suck.
That's no problem. Hey, listen, they both suck. By the way, I just raced by the Georgetown game at 1 o'clock, but we already got your intel on that one. We already talked about Lehigh, Colgate, and we actually, you know what? Now I see your main game as well, but let's keep moving on, buddy. I've got a North Texas team, Scotty, 8-1 against UAB 3-6. but it's 18.5 points. 18.5 points, Scott.
Okay, so wait. All
That's
right,
a 2 o'clock game, bud. 2 o'clock. North
which game is
Texas,
it again?
UAB.
What's the game?
North Texas,
Oh yeah,
UAB.
North Texas is gonna beat UAB. Yeah, I still got to go North Texas here.
Yeah, I'm with you on that
Although
one.
the game's in Birmingham and they're getting 17 and a half. That's sketchy. But look at that total, 69 and a half. I still like North Texas.
Yeah, let me give you a cool pick. AI is going to throw a little bit something your way. Two horrible, basically horrible teams, 4 and 6, Wofford and Citadel. But Citadel is getting 4.5 at home. Citadel's going to win outright. Next up.
So you Citadel over Wofford at home, straight out. Here's
Straight
the
out.
game for you. Tennessee Tech is 10 and 0.
Yeah.
And they're getting 22 and a half at Lexington against Kentucky. Kentucky's 4
too many.
and 5.
Too many.
Huh?
Too many.
Too many points.
Too many. It's not even too many, Scott. I went first, just so you know, the partner, I wouldn't go anywhere near it. All right. Lehigh's great rival is Lafayette, and they're playing the Richmond Spiders. 7-3 versus a 6-4 team. The Spiders are getting 3.5. I'm all over the Spiders in that one. The Spiders are at home against Lafayette.
All right, I'm just staying away from that.
Well, fair enough. All right, let me move down. Let me get you a little bit of bigger football, not a ton bigger. Florida A&M, Alabama A&M. Fifth.
That's a garbage game.
All right, 4 and 5, 4 and 6. Let me try and get you to something a little bit better, bud. You want to do New Mexico, Colorado State? Can we have any love with that?
What time is that game?
It's a 3 o'clock game, Scotty. New Mexico 6-3.
Look, I like New Mexico there at home in Albuquerque. Lay it.
All right, fair enough. Let's go down
Here's
to Georgia.
One. Missouri State lay 5.5 against UTEP at Missouri State. They're going to kill them.
Fair enough.
Here's
Georgia Tech.
One. James Madison laying 21 to App State at JMU. They're going to beat the shit out of them by 4 touchdowns or more.
All right, I'll let you run on that one. I might be on the other side of that game. Georgia Tech, the Rambling Wreck, 17-point spread against just a awful Boston College team, Scott, at 3:30.
Yeah, I still have to go around Georgia Tech and a hell of an engineer, and I drink my whiskey clear.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, that James Madison is a very good 8-1. North Carolina State, Scott, against Miami.
Miami's gonna beat them and cover.
They're gonna cover. Okay, 15 and a half points. Fair enough. I think you're right, by the way. Let's keep moving down. We've got UCF, so Central Florida's going against Texas Tech, partner. 23.5-point spread.
I think Texas Tech will shut them out.
I think you're probably right. I'm telling you, I think you're probably right. I don't know how they're going to score against that team. Oklahoma 7-2. Alabama, Scotty, is 8-1.
I plead the fifth. It is
fair enough.
Part of our pay package.
All right, you want to talk North Dakota State just for a minute because they are 10-0, Scott. They are going to assassinate Northern Iowa, but can they do it by 33.5?
Yes.
Interesting. Maryland 4-5 against Illinois, who is 6-3. But Scotty, we've got a 15-point spread there.
What time is that game?
That game is at 3:30. It's at Illinois. 3:30.
Yeah, I like Illinois. I watched Indiana blow jizz all over Maryland's face.
It was bad.
Fucking just.
Yeah.
So, I've already seen enough of Maryland and their freshman quarterback. They suck.
Yeah, and we know that blow, if you get a little bit on your lip, that's like a nice little chicken snack. All right, next up.
Getting blue cheese on there.
No, it tastes like chicken. Iowa against USC.
They're going down at the Coliseum like a fucking porn star.
Fair enough. All right, we got Virginia at 8-2, Scott, against Duke, 5-4.
I plead the fifth. It's part of our pay package.
You got it, brother. Penn State, they're talking about two teams running out the string. Penn State, Michigan State, Scotty, 3:30.
I think Penn State will beat them and cover.
You do? You think they'll cover? Yeah, I don't know if they're going to cover. I don't know about that. We'll see. All right. Memphis is 8-2, Scott, against an East Carolina team that's 6-3. Pretty good ball game, two point spread.
Memphis, and what time's that game?
4 o'clock, Scott. Memphis, East Carolina.
Oh yeah. goddamn, and East Carolina's favored.
Yeah, yeah,
Man, that's sketchy. They've gotta be favored for a reason. East Carolina's gonna upset Memphis today.
yeah. I see it. I'm going to take you to Tulane, Scott, at 4 o'clock against
Done
FAU.
deal. Done deal. They're gonna beat FAU's ass.
Just kill them.
That quarterback Retzlaff, that Jewish kid, he's just light. He fucking beat the shit last week. Did he not? Yeah,
Yeah,
like I watched the game. He
yeah,
beat Memphis 38-32. He threw 5 touchdowns.
yeah. And I bet he doesn't have a Christmas tree in his dorm room. All right, we got North Carolina against Wake Forest. 4-5, 6-3.
North Carolina and Wake
Yeah,
Forest.
4:30, Scott.
Yeah, I see it. I like Wake Forest at home in Winston-Salem.
Given 6.5 points. 6.5 points.
It's
Wow.
4.5 where I come from.
Really? See, I'm looking at FanDuel minus 115 at 6.5. No shit. Okay. Very good. Let's keep moving down the line. We got a bunch of crap, and I am not going to bore you with it because we got a lot more to do. Utah is 7-2. Baylor is 5-4. Scott, the game is 7 p.m. East.
I like Utah to win in Waco and handle their business.
All right. Wow. Fair enough. That's a big spread. Florida 3-6 against Ole Miss 9-1. Lane, very rich Kifflin.
Damn, I think the number's too big.
Yeah, I'd have a tough time betting against them, but I know where you're coming from. It is a big number. All
I
right,
think the number's too big, and I like the under. Florida's going
got
to
it.
show up in Oxford and try to punch him in the mouth.
Fair enough. Uh, Purdue at 2-8 versus Washington 6-3. 17-point
I
spread.
think this gets ugly for Purdue on the road at Husky Stadium in Seattle. It's all Washington.
Yeah, I think they could cover that in the first half. Utah State against UNLV 5-4,
I
7-2.
like UNLV at Allegiant to cover to 6.
Fair enough. UCLA 3-6. You've already talked about this. UCLA had their one spurt, their little spray, but they're back to UCLA football. Ohio State is godlike.
Yeah, I think Ohio State beats them by 40.
Virginia Tech against Florida State.
I
Two
think Florida
underperformers.
State, look, I think Va Tech covers.
I agree with you. I agree. I'm on Vodtech there. I also think the over is a pretty solid bet. I've got about 4 points playing there. Scott, take a look at the over on that one. Texas versus Georgia.
Oh, I like Georgia.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you. I like Georgia a lot in that game, Scotty. Mississippi State against Missouri. 5-5 versus 6-3. Yeah, fair enough. I'm with you on that one.
Columbia, they're going to have a big day today. I think Mississippi State's been a really good team, particularly in Stark Vegas, but this is in Columbia.
Right. All right, I'm going to blow by. Although I think you had a little bit of wisdom for Kennesaw State against Jacksonville State.
Well, I mean, that's a great game. I
8
like
p.m.
the over 55.5. And
I do too.
I'm gonna stick to my guns. I'll take Ferrall State. Lay the 3.
Yeah, and I'm going to jump with Scotty on the over. I don't know about for me for the spread, but I like that game to land in the 60s. Idaho is 4-6 against Sac State, which is 6-4. I just like saying Sac.
I like Sac State at home.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, I got to blow by some of this crap. TCU, that's a good. Here we go. TCU versus Brigham Young,
BYU
Scott.
at home after they lost. They're going to take it out on TCU today in Provo. Lay the 3. They'll get it done. Automatic.
Fair enough. San Diego State at 7-2. Boise State at 6-3. It's a good game.
Aztecs all day.
Yeah,
At
it's a good game.
Snapdragon.
Yep. All right, I'm going to give one last one in football for the NCAA, Scotty. I got Fresno State and Wyoming. It's a 10:30 game East.
I'll tell you what, dangerous, but I'll take Fresno. But the game I like is, how about this one? Give me Davis and 16.5 points against Montana State at Montana State. Both of these teams are great. 7-2, Davis.
Right.
And Montana State is 8-2. And I just think Davis shows up, and this is both of these teams, when you look at where they are, Davis is 3rd in the Big Sky, and of course Montana State's number 1, but to me it's too many points. I'm going for it. I got balls, 16.5 to me in a war.
Yeah. All right. Look, before we go to pro football, super psyched to do that. But Scott, the NBA has got their little Emirates. It's our way of thanking the Arab airline that I'll be on in about 2 months. Which, by the way, it's supposed to be an absolutely beautiful
Right.
ride with lovely, lovely food. I'm super excited about that. Going to
Yeah.
Dubai. Um,
I
what's happening down there, buddy? You didn't
don't
have an
know. Like
accident, did you?
I was falling off the chair.
Oh, you okay? All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe I'm in a shard again.
That was a weird thing. All right, Saturday basketball, Scott. I'm going to just run you a little bit here because a lot of great ball. By the way, Scotty and I were texting back and forth last night. The Knicks scored 78 points in the first half. Cat had over 30. And then the second ugliest guy in all of basketball, Landry Shamet, went off in the second half, and the Knicks covered, beat Miami.
Wow.
But I want to tell you one thing, Scott. Eric Spoelstra is the best coach in the NBA, and it's not even close. Last year, he finally had a down year, and he said, I have to redo everything. He played at the slowest pace last year of any team in the NBA. He's number one right now, the absolute
Now they're
fastest
fast.
pace.
I
They're
think
up
they
a
got an exciting team. They score a lot. They got a lot of
ton.
shooters. They were in that game last night. It was a great game.
Yeah,
Tonight,
two best players didn't even play.
I'm taking the Cavs. I'm
Right?
taking the Raptors.
Yep.
I'm taking Oak City. I will not
Yes.
comment on the Lakers Bucks because it's part of the pay package.
What about
And
Denver?
I'll
Denver,
take
great game.
Minnesota at home to barely get by them by 3 or 4. I like Minnesota at home over Denver. All right, college basketball. How do you want to do it? Do you just want to look at top 25 games?
Let me do this. Let me give you
There's only
yeah,
four of them.
yeah, run down. Just shoot. Hit whatever you like there. I'm going to spin
Okay,
down
well,
some games.
look, the top 25 games. I like, obviously Louisville at home, Kansas at home over Princeton. I'll lay it in both those games. St. John's, they're going to beat the shit out of William and Mary. The UConn BYU game I have as part of the pay package, so I'm going to plead the fifth there. As far as games, I think it's going to be great. Give me Clemson at Georgetown. I'll just rip through these.
Yeah.
I'll take Penn State in 7.5 against LaSalle on the road.
Hey Scott, let me ping
Texas.
pong a couple for you. I got a couple of neat ones for you too. Let me
Go
just ping
ahead.
pong in with you because I've got a best bet right here, buddy, which is Boston University against an 0-3 Merrimack team.
Right.
BU's going to blow them out. Go to the ticket right now. Go to the counter because that's a win. Go ahead.
I'll take Vermont, the Catamounts at Northeastern getting 2.5. I'll take Texas over Kansas City, lay it.
Let
I'm
me
just
give you
looking
Texas
here.
State, Scott. I'll give you a little one offbeat game. Texas State 6.5. Make sure you don't pay 7. 6.5. Texas State at 2-2 is going to take out a terrible Texas Southern team. Terrible. Easy bet.
Okay. Okay. I'm just going here. I like
I like Harvard over Army too. By the way, Scott.
SMU at home laying 7.5 to Butler.
Fair enough.
I'm just going through high speed here. I like Mississippi State laying 25 and a hook against Southeast Louisiana. I'm just going through them.
No worry. How about this one, bud? I'm going to give you a Temple taking out Boston College. The spread is too low. They're going to beat them by 5 or 6. The spreads, we're looking at a couple points. I really like Temple in that
All
game.
right, Boise, I like laying 15.5 against Montana State. I like Utah State laying 17.5 against UTEP, believe it or not. St. Bonnie laying 9.5 against Youngstown State. I like UC San Diego laying 7.5 to Idaho. I like Murray State laying 14 and a hook against Nichols. I like GW. Well, I don't know about that. Old Dominion, I'd take Old Dominion at 14.5 against GW.
Too many
I'll
points.
take those points.
Too many points.
I'll
Too many
take
points.
South Carolina Upstate and 13.5 against Wilmington.
Yep.
And I like Nebraska laying 1 to Oklahoma, 7 o'clock at night. We're getting through most of these games.
Hey, I'm going to have to cut you off real soon.
I like
Go.
Nova laying 10.5 against Duquesne. I'm almost done. I like. I'm almost done. I like Irvine laying 9.5 to Weber. I'm almost done. And I like San Francisco laying 8.5 to Bradley. There you go. We just gave you all the college basketball games today, except one, I believe, that I did on the pay picks. We gave you all the college basketball free. We gave you so many free college football picks. You don't even have to talk to your wife today.
No. I mean, and leave your kids outside. It's cold up here in the Northeast. Just put them outside.
All
If
right,
they're over
let me
2 years
get this
old, put them
let
out.
me
Scott,
get this over
hey,
with
listen to
before you
me.
go to
I got to
pro
get
football.
football. We got to get football done because
Okay.
we're at like the
All right,
33
so
minute
high
mark.
speed. Here we go. Panthers at home over Tampa. Ducks at Minnesota. Rangers at Columbus. Carolina at home over Edmonton. Toronto in Chicago. Detroit over Buffalo in Detroit. I will not comment on Boston, Montreal, part of the pay package. I like LA at Ottawa. I like Jersey at Washington. I like Dallas over Philly. I like Vegas over St. Louis. I like Ferrall over Calgary. And I like Seattle over San Jose. There you go. Go to pro football.
We're gonna go high speed, gang. Right off the bat, I'm gonna give you what I like here. I'm all over Miami. I think they're gonna shit on Washington. That spread is too low. Scotty, what do you like about L.A. Chargers, Jacksonville? I'm on the Chargers.
Yep.
We got Tampa Bay at Buffalo. Interesting game. I'm on Buffalo.
Yep.
We've got Chicago at Minnesota. What do you like there?
Chicago.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't think JJ is the man. I'm with you 100%, Scott. Green Bay at New York Giants. Green Bay is dysfunctional too.
I'm gonna go famous Jameis in the 7 spot.
Yeah, I'm with you. He always seems to come in and win and cover. Houston against Tennessee.
Houston.
Ugh,
I
yeah,
want nothing to do with that fucking game, okay?
And I think it's going to end up on the under, but I wouldn't touch the game at all. Carolina against Atlanta.
Atlanta.
I'm with you. Cincinnati against Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh. Revenge.
Yeah, I'm with you. San Francisco at Arizona.
San Francisco. And Brock Purdy's back.
Yeah, I'm with you on San Francisco. Seattle against the Rams.
I'm with you, right? Seattle.
Yeah, it's an interesting game, but make sure you get the hook with that. Do not just take 3. Kansas City versus Denver. Tough game to pick, but I like Kansas.
I was on Denver, but then I found out their whole team's not playing.
Yeah, I'm on Kansas City, Scott, and you know I'm a Bo Nix hater.
Right,
Baltimore
I'll go with yours then. I'm not.
Baltimore at Cleveland.
Please.
Yeah. Done. Baltimore is going to wipe their you know what. Sunday night, Detroit versus Philadelphia. Good game.
Philly.
Interesting. I might be living on.
Well, actually, Monday, Dallas.
Yeah, with Dallas there. All right, look, guys, we just gave you an absolute freaking ton of picks. That is our Christmas gift to you. It's Christmas early. As you know, upstairs, I've got trees. I've got fake Santas. There's not a menorah in sight.
Change for Sunday. Those could change based on spreads and numbers and prices. Make sure you check the site and watch the Max Profit and Profit Play videos on Sunday for NFL picks.
.tv, baby. Come join us.
Profitable.tv. At Scott Ferrall, at Ferrall_profit. Watch all of those on LinkedIn, Scott Ferrall, and on Facebook, Scott Ferrall.
Yeah, and by the way, we are also on Patreon, so you can grab us there. We are on Spotify. We are on Apple. We are on
iHeart.
Oh my God, yeah, we're on iHeart. We're everywhere. You can just find us.
SiriusXM app, search Ferrall, Ferrall.
Everywhere. All right. We love you all. Peace, brother.